Alright, so today uh, my first trade was not good. I had a signal to go short on this candle, okay, based on the value area of this 30-minute candle was below the 9 EMA, right? So what that was signal to go short, but I went long on the very next candle. Why? Because I was following this indicator here on the bottom that I fixed it now, but it gave me a missed calculation error. Okay, and when I enter, you see the screenshot over here. Entered over here in that candle, right? The indicator was printing a bullish signal, right? So I anticipated that the candle was gonna close bullish, but there was an error on the indicator that I already fixed. Okay, that's why you don't see that printing over here. It was an internal error on the like a little bug with the indicator. That's basically tracks the composite change as far as percentage of 60% weight on the MES or ES, 20% on NQ, and 20% on the Russell or RTY. So that was the third mistake. Okay, so I entered because the candle didn't close and I was anticipating it. I entered, my max position is 3 micro contracts. I entered with 1 over here, okay, and then because I was anticipating also maybe a pullback, I added 1 more over here based on this big green candle over here, which is had a value area low over here, right? So I added my second contract. This is the first one. I added my second contract over here, okay, right over there at that area at 66.7925, right around there. Okay, I added my second contract, but another mistake that I made on this trade was me not looking at the volume footprint chart, because if I had this on, I would have seen this stacked up imbalance area over here from Monday the 9th, right? And usually when the candle first prints, right, and if the candle first print and it has a stacked up imbalance like this, it usually means continuation up, right? But when price comes back to visit this area, right, which is it did over here, it usually runs right through it like it did over here, right? That's why once I realized that, right, I was like, oh shit. And then I went short over here, following also this short signal. I went short over here with 1 contract. Okay, not with 1 contract. It was 2 contracts total. Right? I closed the other 2 and went 2 more. So that made me about $100, and I recouped some of the losses from the first trade. Okay. Now, had I just listening, this indicator didn't give me that error, and I just went with this signal over here, I would have been done for the day already. Okay, that's 53 points on ES. Okay, but I didn't, so that's fine. And then once I fixed the indicator, I saw this green, this bullish signal over here after this big green candle, which has several confluences. One of them is that the price closed above the value area, right? That's a very strong bullish signal, right, to continue up. So once that candle closed, I entered. I was waiting for a pullback, but it didn't happen. So I entered over here, right, with 2 contracts, and I was gonna add 1 more contract on a pullback, but I entered the 1 more contract on a different account, not on my lead account, and didn't reflect it over here. So I ended up closing this trade somewhere over here. Yeah, that was it. And then I entered again I don't know why. Oh, I was trying to continue up because, oh, another mistake. I anticipated that this candle, the bias was changing green, and I anticipated it because it hasn't finished printing yet. See, it was at 12:26. It didn't finish printing, and it was turning green, right? But it pulled back, and it didn't finish printing. I need to fix that. I need to stop anticipating I need to wait for the candle closure. So I did that, and then I got out quick for a small profit because then I realized that there is a news coming up here now in a few minutes. See, so I exit that trade over there because that when that news prints, it could go anywhere. So I didn't want none of that, and I got out with a small profit. So that brings me today at 114 on this account. Now on the was it this one? No. On another PA account where I entered the other additional contract, I'm 185, right? Because I went 2 over here, and I added over here. This add should have been on all accounts, but I didn't put it on my lead account, and it only copied on this one. But that's it. Then if I go back to my TradeZilla, okay, which I had to log in. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Go to my TradeZilla. You can see the performance on this account. This account is the main one that I'm tracking. I'm staying disciplined on this account. Okay, from the beginning. That's why I'm only tracking this one. Okay, if I show all accounts, if I track all accounts, it changes. You know, it's still not bad, but profit factor only 1.33, win percentage 54. Okay, but on this account that I'm tracking, I'm trying to stay a lot more disciplined on this one. Trade win percentage is 78% with a profit factor of 4.87. Okay, steady curve. My average win is 208. Average loss is 156. So that with the 78%, almost 79% win rate is very good, and I try to keep it that way. If I go to strategy wise, go seek my strategies. Okay, this one right here, value area majority acceptance, is on TradingView. Is this indicator that's printing these down arrows, right? 1, 2. That's an indicator. Okay, this green arrow triangle up. That's that value area acceptance, right? See, this one, this short and signals, right? This one, that's the strategy that I'm tracking on. Hope you can see that. See this one. So that's that strategy, right? And right now, where'd it go? On this one, I have a 86% win rate with this strategy. Only 7 trades so far, right? Profit factor 1634, 100% win rate, and I'm still customizing the indicator, the settings a little bit, but it's all based on the same same concepts. Okay. Let's see. And then my other strategy that I'm using, that I started tracking, is this one here. Okay. 100% win rate so far, only 4 trades, and this is the one on TradingView. This on the bottom over here. Okay. So it's 3 minutes for the news candle to print. Let's see what happens. I have right now. This is a wait and see for now. My profit target for today is 300. it was 300. I'm flexible on that. Now it's changed it to 250. You know, because now I have 5 funded accounts, so that's good. Let's see what happens after the news candle prints. I'm thinking the market is going to continue up, especially if this bias changes to bullish. I have over here with this indicator that I made, I can create alerts because I don't like sitting on the charts all day. I just wait for alerts, right? So this composite line changes to green when the average goes. This percentage is green overall between the 60% weight on the ES, 20% weight on the NQ, and 20% went to RTY, weight on the RTY or the Russell. Okay. This blue line is a 20 EMA. Okay. And this line is the actual, what they call it, a composite percentage change. Okay. So when I get a percentage change that's positive, greater than 2%, okay, it's a long signal. Okay. When I get a composite percentage change that's to the downside, orange, right, that's greater than 2%, it's a sell signal. So this will be a sell signal. This will be a long signal, and even though after that one it went up 22 points, you know, but you know, I don't know which way it went. If it would back down this way first and then up that way, I don't know. But ideally, you know, when you enter, regardless, you want to put the stop loss below the entry candle, right? And then boom, 21 points. That's why I'm trading with micros. I'm trading the 30-minute charts, so the stop losses are a lot more, are a lot bigger. So now the news candle, I guess it printed already. So let's see what it say. It looks like it's continued to go up. Oh, still pending. Right. Let's see. Either way, I don't give a shit what this says. You know, I just want to go by what the chart tells me. You know. So now the news is out. This one is at 3 p.m. my time. So now the coast is clear to keep trading. Okay. If I want to go long, I'll probably wait for a pullback. Yeah, so we'll see. We will see. So that's it for now. As far as the alerts for this indicator, so I can set alerts over here for a significant change alert, which is these little labels, right? Bullish bias shift, which is when this background changes to green. The bearish bias is when it changes to red. Okay, so you can see over here it changed to red over here, this candle, and then ever since then now it's changed to green here momentarily in one candle, but then right back to red in, you know, so that's that bias indication, right? Over here it changes to green, pulled back a little bit, and then went up. So that's that. And then the other alert that I can set over here is when the moving average crossover and moving average cross under, right? The moving average cross under, moving average crossover over here. You know, that's what it is. So let's see what happens. So now it seems like the price is bouncing from this swing high over here. Seems like it's going down a little bit. Another indicator that I have over here is when price, this one says short, right? That means that when the candle right, closes below the latest swing low, right, which is this one right here, right, based on this week, right, I get that short signal, right? And then when price, this red circle is when price, I'm not entering these trades, you know, I'm not following that, but when price pulls back to that level that was broken, it's a signal to enter short, right? Or you can just enter short over here first and just go down, right? Like over here, it's a signal to go short, but this indicator is good, but it's not as good as I would like. It's not my best. I just have it as just to have the swing lows and high. But that's it for now. I'll see later what happens if I make more trades. But other than that, that's it for now. This is a significant change alert printed over here. You know what? I'm gonna put a trade. I need to get out of here and go on my lead account and place a trade over there. I'll see you in the next video.